yourself because a boy falls before you?
Don't understand.
I don't understand.
A boy. I don't.
Explain, we don't understand.
I can't.
If somebody that knows no ill, really, that comes to a palais de danse and dances around the place, or jiggles his heels in the air because he's a Celt, why should you go down, and how do you forgive yourself because he's a better dancer?
Are you following?
I'm not with it.
I'm not either.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
too dim, or else I've drank too much. But
Okay,
the
can I
thing
take
is,
you back to Arthur, to what
not
you
a
were
question
saying?
about that. If you're into a
About
combat
the provoking.
situation and somebody gets shot before you, rather like that man that came around the other day, and he said, I don't want to come back, and his spine's being compressed in 3 sections, then he said, I'm leaving my boys. In actual fact, how do you commit yourself to that? I mean, we go back to the Quaranks, the Queen Alexandra Royal Army Nursing Corps,
yes.
and that's okay, we're not going to be soothed in that way. But we're coming down to soothing the anger of a man that really comes up high, not pontificating as we all do about what boxes of chocolates. We're talking about combat. Let's not piss around with it.
and they were able to stop the bleeding, take him into hospital. She was
Yeah, well, I've
charged.
said to my missus, if I put my plonker on the table, I'll take it off unless you give me my mushy piece.
Well, as long as you don't do like the man
No,
with the
as long as
billion
we don't
the billion
make everything into a great,
and said, hit it again,
you
it's
know,
bitten me.
sense of bloody
But-
piracy.
No, but the point about this is that she was the
Excuse me,
victim.
Is there
She
any
turned.
happiness in the world?
And I think this is the important thing, that the victim can then become
There's
the
some
aggressor.
humor in violence,
And that
for
can
Christ's
become,
sake, isn't there? That's
that
why
works
do
both
they
ways.
always-
The woman can do
You
something
know
to
what
the
I
man
do
which is
Really.
tantamount to belittling him. Then his narcissistic pride comes out, and then he attacks her. And I think this is a two-way process.
What do you think,
There is-
Tash? Is that right?
there is-
You've got to be angry.
Tash to tash, is it?
Yes, as it is. Can't you tell cunt to cunt?
Well, I don't know. We're into.
No, well, then don't juggle with the words. Let's know about our sexuality, flash boy.
No. You've got another 5 minutes before you can come in again.
Sorry,
Are
I was
we off
breathing
there?
heavy.
You were breathing heavily. If you win to win.
By the mechanism of projective identification in which it gets in from one person to another.
No, me vengo para dire ladro sweet.
And this is a very
So-
important thing, and that's why the general
So therefore, to get away from it, I've got to
Perhaps learn to
I'm
admire
away,
this
shut
man's
away,
courage.
big tits. All I've got to do.
Your father had
All
probably
I've
a
got
lot
to get out.
of-
What he's got
a
is
lot
a
of more
problem with
courage
me.
than
Yes.
this
And
noisy
so I
young
had to
man.
make up for that. That's what I'll put out.
Yes.
If we were going to
Yes,
clock
well-
each other out, we've got half an hour to talk about that. If that's got to get involved with sexuality or where our tits lie, that's okay. I don't want to be a chicken ass.
Yes, but the point about it is, this really also confirms that this
too much, maybe I'll
violence,
come out and get punched to
including
death. What do you
murderous
think about
violence,
that?
is displaceable.
Not to make mistakes.
Come down there with the old smoky below on the come off one of the big old bots and go in there and say,
But
what are you
that's
going to have,
macho,
son?
that's
But you see, Oliver, you don't really believe
That's
that.
where we come, that's where we're
you
going
don't
to
believe
go.
that.
That's where we are, the
I want to
widges
ask
and the
you a question.
widgets. And they're all going to go,
Outside,
woo,
you
the
don't
boys
believe that.
on the big old choppers, we're going to go
No,
down
you don't
there.
believe that.
That's,
You don't believe
that's what
that.
I say.
Have
You
something
don't
in
believe
common.
But that's where you have that
What do you say,
polarising.
No, I'm just listening.
Well, tragically.
Shafted.
Yes,
That's it. If it's very happy in bed.
I'm not
that's
against divorce,
So-
we've already
but I
got
am
beyond
against
that.
But that's
divorce.
it. Well, we got beyond that.
We got
I
beyond,
thought,
okay.
no, we haven't got beyond that. That's what happens
But she's
right at the
pregnant.
end. 10
No,
years later,
it-
first year, does he
that
really shaft
transaction
me?
is
Does it come down
completely
10 years later? Is he still shaft me? Sorry if I deceive when I'm drinking wine, but that's what happens. Not saying it's
We have
my
male
wife, it's my
shouting.
wife's business.
I really
We
would
have
like
no
to get onto a
bitterness.
question.
But that's
We have
absolutely
male
right. Whether she
learning.
needs to be,
We have
she
male
thinks
wisdom
about whether or not she's
and
wanted.
medicine.
Oh, that's
We
why
have
I'm big
this
tip.
kind
Yes,
of
of
all the
course.
time.
Yes, so can men do that. And we can parachute in, we can shoot people. That's lovely. You just sit there and you be as happy as you like. Give me your hand.
Oliver,
What?
Arthur's got a question that you want to ask Elliot, and I'd
I
like you
would
to ask it.
like to ask you about why people do repeated murders, serial murders. You see, because I think It could be because they can't face the guilt of the first one.
Well, then
They
why
do
did
a second
Ratty and
one.
Mole in the Wind and the Willows form a love affair? They went in there and got the stuff out in the
Ollie,
thing,
you're a
sorry.
lovely man, but let me
Yeah, okay.